Where do I talk at?
Well, you
Just like it is?
we'll just sit and talk about the games here. Let's Coach Jim Marking and Georgie Kiner. We can just kind of sit and visit, I think, as the game's going on here, and you see something that seems.
Well, George, this is really exciting. Here's a tip-off for the 1954 State B basketball tournament. Ron Prouty passing over to look like Harley. Harley into
This game now is
this is Lennox.
Being played up at
The Aberdeen Civic Arena. Schaefer just makes a nice-handed hook shot. Their main player is Pop, and he'll be shooting. He's a hook shooter. He's a great baseball player. And they got Rudy Selquist, who's one of the referees under here. There's Lennox with the ball.
Is this the first game of the tournament? Do you remember?
Well, first game, no, it was the second game of the tournament in the afternoon. Our first game, oh yeah. That was Garney Hanley going under and missing the layup, which he very seldom does. He's coming back, gets a jump shot. We're
is Hanley a junior this year then? Or?
Hanley's a junior. The starters are Schaefer and Shelsta and Harley Peterson were the seniors, and Ron Prouty and Hanley were the juniors. There's Harley Peterson hitting a jump shot. There's a hook shot. There's Poppin with this hook, and he made it. He was the one we were concerned about going into the state tournament. We're picked to win this state tournament. We've been in it 3 times in a row. We've beaten 3 Class A schools this year: Sisseton, Sturgis, and Spearfish, and en route to this state tournament. There's a ball passed to Poppin and it's kicked out of bounds. Schultz is 53. Schaefer here, right here, guarding. He should have beat the man to the baseline, Harvey. There goes Prouty. The numbers, I should have got the book and the numbers. There's Harley.
They're just kind of, both teams kind of playing a sagging man-to-man defense.
Right. We always played the sagging man-to-man defense, and I think they're playing the same thing. There's a big rebound right there by I think it was Prouty. Now we sagged off and clogged up the middle. There's a nice block shot by Henley. We just had a foul underneath. We like to grab the ball and throw. In those days, the referees didn't have to touch the ball in the back court, so we adjusted from defense to offense quickly. We'd grab the ball and somebody would release the first play of the ball game. You notice we did that.
Now you guys, you've got Henley as a junior
and Prouty's a junior, and Schaefer and Peterson. Here's Harley dribbling the ball down in a fast break.
set shot.
Yeah, that was Prouty.
You don't see many people taking set shots.
That's no more. There's
one thing I noticed, that's Milo Webkins, one of the referees.
There was Harvey Schaefer hitting a set shot. I learned a lot from Harvey, watching him shoot his set shot and his jump shot. In those days, that just came into being. It hadn't been in long, you know, and Harvey did a great job with it. There's a blocking. Well, they called it charging on Henley.
Rotten call.
That was that. That's that big Web King from Milo Web King is the referee.
Yeah.
The tallest guy.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Rudy Soderquist, I think, was underneath the official right here.
You guys must be up 13-9 now.
13-9.
3:20 to go first quarter.
There's Schultz coming with his left hand, a nice pass off. There's Garney Henley. There's a nice pass. One thing Hayti was noticed for was their passing and their short passing. We were very unselfish ball club. There's a nice play on Lennox's part. Somebody fell asleep defensively for us. That was Prouty. We got it inside though.
Now at this.
That was Shelsta. What?
At this stage now, did you do much like on the filling the lanes and the 3-man fast break?
Oh yeah.
Or did that come in a little later?
No, we filled it. That was one thing we worked on. Harley was probably the best middleman in the fast break that's ever played the game of basketball. He had eyes in the back of his head. There's Peterson again shooting his jump shot. I couldn't get Harley to shoot enough his senior year. His other years he would shoot. He enjoyed passing off so much, and they started hurting us because they knew that Lake Norton especially knew that Harley would sooner pass off, and they played him as such. Lennox stays with us. Here they call a timeout. That's, what is it, 16, 16, I think.
16, 15 or something like that
Mhm.
now, getting towards the end of
Yeah.
the first quarter.
Yeah. There was a nice block on Shelster's part.
Louis, he just
There.
Louis kind of lost that middle a little bit.
There's Prouty.
He always seemed like
Harley's
one
44.
of the taller guys back in those days. He was,
There's a nice drive. That was Garney Henley. We boxed out pretty well. We worked on boxing out. If you notice, Shelster boxed out well there. See, there's Harley. We'd throw that long pass. We weren't scared to throw it. If we threw it out of bounds, we felt if we hit 2 out of 3, we'd still 66 2/3%. But we had an aggressive ball club. Basketball's a game of mistakes, and you're going to make them. We didn't want to make the same mistakes twice or keep repeating it, but especially in the fast break, you're going to throw one away once in a while. We're going to hurt the defense more times than not. See, that kid was a good outside shooter, and I wish I could remember his name. He hurt us a little bit. He's not Ganowski, but he was a good outside shooter.
I think I was about a
See now,
third grader sitting in the stands watching.
I remember we came home and we had a nice welcome home, which was great. And you sang, this old house, right? With your mom made
Was
the.
that this?
Oh yeah, this tournament, sure. We came home from Aberdeen.
You guys won the tournament.
Oh yeah, we won this tournament. That was Schaefer. Should have been a jump ball. Come on, Rudy.
That was Milo, I think.
What is it? There's that shooter again. Oh, he made another one. It's 21-20.
You guys are running a little weave here.
Well, no, we passed. See, they just it's still a narrow lane. Say, George. See, we still got the narrow lane, so we had that whole side of the court to work on. So we would pass and follow our pass. We'd either screen for the forward and come across, or go on the outside and bring back in the middle. So, see, basketball is still a narrow lane. There, Garney made a nice move there.
I think you're down 22-21 there.
We were. I think we're up by. There was
By one, no.
We're up by 1, yeah.
23-22.
See how quickly we get the ball down the court.
But they like those long
Oh yeah, the 3-point play would come into being. Come on, Lou, get down. Well, they're really banging away. They come to play. That's the way Harley. Harley's 44. There's Dave Paulson in there now.
Is he a junior this year?
Yeah, Dave was our 6th man. We never substituted in those days, George. If somebody got in foul trouble, then you put somebody in. Otherwise, you went the whole way. People learn to play better, especially defense, together. There's Schaefer. He'll hit that one. Oh, by God, Harvey got him tired. There's a nice pass. See a nice little pass off. I don't know who that was. I think it was Harley that passed it off. Here's Harvey in a fast break. We must have scored in that one. In fact, the photographer couldn't keep up with us.
Something happened with the film there.
Well, I think the photographer just missed it. We're up 27-22 now. I think that was Prouty.
Nice jump shot.
Yeah, nice jump shot. That Ron played well. We'd grab that ball and try to get it in. There's Prouty coming across in his hook shot. He made one before, so he was... See, they basically did the same thing too. In those days, you had more of a court to work on the side. Now with that,
They like to run
the
a lot
wide,
of give and go.
well, they're right. The wider lane. See, you had to have your shuffles come in later because they passed away from the ball. Passed and went away from the ball. There's
Now
Peterson.
You're starting to pull away it.
Yeah, there's Peterson hitting it. Generally, our philosophy was we'd play as hard as we could and we'd run, and if they could keep up with us, we'd at the end of the ball, last quarter, we generally would hurt them because of the conditioning.
Is that Gordy Rowe in there now?
I think so.
Over on the right-hand side.
Right hand is underneath the basket, right? Gordon played well.
He must have been your third guard.
Right. There's Hardy getting pushed. See, they're not showing the free throws apparently.
Paulson, he's kind of a burly cuss.
Oh yeah, David would come in and do well, and his senior year he played awful well. I think David played more basketball games than any other person in Hayti. I think I figured out he played over 200 games in the B team and the A team. He played the B game and the A game. And I think he only lost about 10 games out of 200, so he had a pretty good record. Yeah, it was a nice drive. And who was that?
Louis getting a lot of rebounds.
Oh yeah.
And he's leading the fast break.
Sure, look at that nice pass off he had. I think that was to Garney. There's a quick turn jump shot there. They're going over our back, so we're blocking out pretty well.
Now you're jumped out to a 30, is it 38-24?
Yeah, right. There's Paulson throwing it in. So we bring the ball down quick. We try to get down before the defense gets set. So we pass, go around, and comes in the middle. Look at there was the Chelsea threw it. The guy was just a little too high, yeah. Oh, we got hurt that out of bounds play. Somebody just fell asleep there.
Did you ever play any zone defense at all?
Not with this ball club, no, we didn't. The next year we did some. But this is like a zone.
Yeah,
In fact, teams would get done playing this and they thought we were in the zone the whole time.
A lot of help to the ball.
Weak side, a lot of weak side help, and keep the middle clogged up. We have our hands up. They look like a zone, but it's there's Don Walder, and there now Don is a junior.
Yeah.
Don had a heck of a senior year, also.
So you played about 8 guys now.
Mm-hmm. There's Harley in a fast break.
Well, that was a smart move on Proud. Was that Proudy that
Somebody
went
cleared
over
out.
the third
Cleared out, yeah.
opposite side?
Yeah. That's the way Garney. So that was good defense. See, Garney, we taught him when he caught to get back to the free throw line, set the defense and free throw line out, and that's what he did. He went back and stopped that play. It was real good defense on Garney's part. Come on, Lou. That's the second time in a row now. See, that's the thing we don't like. It didn't work the first time. It didn't work the second time. There's Harley bringing the ball down. It passed to David in the hole. 41-29 at halftime.
You had a good last 4 or 5 minutes of that second quarter.
Yeah, that was a good second quarter.
24 all.
Yeah. There's Garney. He hit that one. See how he jumped, how high he jumped. He had a vertical jump, or what he calls sergeant number 36. There's a nice pass. 36 inches. There's Proudy. Nice pass, Ron. That's too bad. But we always made those real short passes. Very unselfish.
Don't see that very much anymore.
Well, too much publicity probably. There's a banger. There's Schaefer. Schaefer over to Harley. There's that popping rebound. Comes Henley in a fast break. Come on, Harvey, get over. Nice pass off. I think we got that bucket because we passed off, and I'm sure that person made the basket. I think it was Harley on the other side got the basket.
Yeah, because you're up 50 now.
Yeah. Yeah. There's Garney has the ball over to Schaefer. Harvey didn't miss too many of those. In fact, he makes 2 in the last quarter against Provo, and won the state championship for us. There's Proudy. There's a nice pass to Paulson.
Yeah, they're really looking for each other.
Yeah, there's a nice out of bounds play. That should be 2. Come on, Harvey. That's the way. Harvey. Close it. That's the way to close it defensively. There's a nice lob pass. Look at that lob pass. Look at that. See? That's basketball. See, that's the Celtics. I copied that from the Celtics. That's hard to do. We used to work in practice and, throwing that lob pass down and run underneath it and catch it and put it in on the same motion. That's not the easiest skill in basketball. You don't see that too often. That was a nice pass, a nice lead pass.
Selfish at all out there. They're
No.
looking for each other all the time.
I don't know if they liked each other. I'm sure they did, but there's Harvey. Didn't get the roll. Jump ball, though. We should get the jump. We were working, rotating either way, and we had smart ball players and jump balls. There's Henley. He
Oops,
got the
didn't
ball
use
stole
that
for.
left hand there,
No,
Mark.
he didn't. I'll have to work on that
No,
next
they
year.
did make one mistake, right?
Yeah, I'll have to work on that next year. What's the score? 55-40 with a minute left to go with the third quarter.
55-43, I think it
Yeah, 55-43.
is. This goes fast when you don't have any timeouts.
That's right. Oh, that was a hope shot.
Yeah, they're launching them now.
Yeah, they got too many offensive rebounds there. There's another long pass.
Oh,
See, we
yeah,
busted
nice
that thing
pass.
wide open. There's that hook shot from popping. Watch
Here we
this
go.
now. Watch this. Look at
Nice.
that. See that? That just.
That's nice.
Sure, when you get a chance to run that over, because that's Hayti basketball right there. That's why we were tough. No, Hardy's got. Look at that. There's another bucket,
He
I'm
went
sure.
on and did the same thing for South Dakota State, making those
Well,
shots.
yeah, they passed well. They didn't. They came out of the ball game. They like to play. That's the only way you can get them to. There's a nice shot. What's the score? 60. There's Schaefer. Nice. There's Shelston. We're keeping it up there. There's Poppin, got the rebound. Got a crew cut, you don't see that. Well, it's coming back, I guess. What's the score? 45-34, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute, that's got to be mixed up then, isn't it?
45-36 now.
Uh-huh. It's still the third quarter?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. They maybe got this. I thought the score was higher before, a little bit ago. Sure they don't get these two quarters mixed up?
No, I think you're just. I think you
Mis-
thought it was
misread it.
49. It was
I think, okay.
43 or something like that.
Is it 45-36 right now?
Yep.
Yeah. Harley has the ball. They're playing a man-to-man defense. Here's Garney. There was a nice
Did you have
pass
a set
to
pattern
Prouty.
for the runner and just kind of?
No, we had that. We just started with that
Left
pass
arm?
to the forward and go inside outside. There's a nice fast break.
Oh, yeah.
Harvey missed the
Let
layup.
Garney or Harley penetrate there and
Yeah.
that's something that's going to
Yeah.
happen.
Well, there's a long shot. They got the rebound. They got a lot of offensive rebounds against us. I didn't realize that until I watched this film. It's 46-38. There's Paulson.
Well, you guys probably talked about it after the ball game.
I'm sure we did. There's Poppin. Poppin was a good ball
They're
player.
kind of hanging tough.
Yeah, there's Paulson. Come on, roll in
Beating them
there.
down the floor, but not cashing in.
Yeah. There's David. Some of us have 4 fouls. David.
Well, they don't show any of the free throws, are they?
No. Well, they've shot pretty well, didn't they? It's 42.
42, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good break.
Yeah. I did catch that. I was looking at the score. There's a long pass. There,
Oops.
I'm out of bounds. Prouty to Henley. 45-59.
There must be parts of this that are just leave out or something.
Huh?
Must be part of the
Yeah.
game didn't get copied.
There was a
down
nice
or
shot.
something. So now you're up 61-50.
46.
46. You're beating them down the floor a lot.
Yeah. We're adjusting from offense to defense to offense. He's having a hard time. It started the fourth quarter now, 61-45.
Well, they missed a couple minutes in there. I think,
Uh-huh.
Must have been a couple of pretty good minutes for you guys, too.
Well, we got our fast break going. The next night against Selby, there's a hook shot. It must.
Well, boy, the first game of the state tournament can be pretty tough to get going.
Well, you're a little more nervous, and especially if you're the
Yeah.
favorites and so forth. We're some seasoned ball players. You know, some of these people have played. It's our third state tournament in a row. There's Harley. There's a nice pass.
Left-handed shot.
That was Prouty shooting a left-handed shot. He had to shoot one a year, and that was the one right there. So we closed it there, though. God darn it. See how we closed it on him, but he still threw it up. There's Henley. Henley to Schaefer. So we were always looking inside. See, there's a nice pass to Harley.
They're always looking
Our guards
for a
would,
closer spot.
yeah, our guards would like to penetrate and then that center roll over and pass off. That was Garney on a free throw. Boy, that was a hope shot. There's
Nice.
there's a nice place.
Nice
See, it's
pass.
Harvey.
Looked away.
Yeah, who made that? Was that Prouty?
I'm not
It was
sure.
Harvey passed off, or Harley, I mean.
Yeah.
Filled the 3 lanes, but he went to either side. It's Harley to Garney.
Harley, he's been up Watertown a long time.
Yeah.
There's another one, man.
Yeah.
There's how many assists
That
you
was,
guys have in this.
yeah, Henley would, now those are true assists. The way they keep assists
Yeah.
nowadays, it's ridiculous, you know, but, there's a nice pass. Well, he missed it. He shot another left-hander.
Well coached, though. He told her to shoot left-handed
And
shots
right.
left-handed, I'll bet you.
Yeah. There, come on, Lou.
69-54 with 3:45.
5 left, right. There's Prouty. There's Henley. Back to Prouty. Something must have happened there. He must have got fouled. It was 69, it was 70 now. So there's Harvey Schaefer over to Gordon Rowe. There's Louis Shelsta. Gordon did a great job of grabbing the ball and throwing it. There'd be a. Is that Shelsta? Hit
Is
the
that
one he-
Louis from
yeah.
20?
Yeah, it was Louis. He could shoot that shot. That was a nice shot. Gordon would.
Gordon is a pretty quick little
Oh, he was quick. And he had a nice pass. He could really throw that pass. The next year, especially senior year, he played very, very well. If he went back to the final of the state tournament, he would hit. The ball would go out of bounds. There'd be a foul. We'd grab the ball. Travelers, and we'd grab the ball quick, and he'd hit Garney going down. There was a nice left-handed shot. That must have been Shep. That was Louis, yeah. Well, I tell you, they threw him up there, didn't they? They weren't. There's Prouty. Hit a nice shot.
78-56, now you're opening her up. Just
78 or 70?
78.
Yeah. Yeah, the baskets were about the same in this ball game. Free throws were a lot. We had made about 20 more free throws.
Well, you guys
Because we
got the ball
were
inside.
quicker and we got inside and we got fouled. No, then we lost that jump ball. We'll have to work on that tomorrow. We were
It's
working.
like everybody's packing up and she's all
yeah,
over.
yeah. Down
18 seconds. 80-56.
Now, this is a good win. It's we didn't know much about Lennox, and
It's like
it's
80
good
to
to.
60.
It's the first game of the state tournament, and as I mentioned before, we were picked to win it. This is a good ball club. We'd beaten Sisseton and Spearfish and Sturgis on the road.
So you wanna keep going
Class A.
now?
Yeah, might as well. That doesn't
Right.
take very damn long.
Now you got
What's this?
1954 Hayti versus Provo.
It's the finals of the state B championship. Hayti and Provo. We had beaten Selby in the game in the semifinals. Selby, Jack Frost told me before that ball game, before we played Selby, it was the greatest high school team he's ever seen play, and we beat them by about 18 points. And Provo, I think they beat. Oh gosh, I don't know who they beat to get into the ball. I never let my ball club Hayti. I never saw Provo play. When our game was over, they'd go back to the motel. They had a kid named Vereen, who's a great jumper. He won the state high jumping contest. He would dunk them all the time and warm up. And they had 2 Goodman brothers, 2 Indian boys, were very good basketball players. And we're starting our same ball club with Harley Peterson and Schaefer and Prouty.
Played Lennox the first game.
There's Jerry Sauer there.
And,
Lennox, and we beat Selby second game. Here's Bud Clifford from Hazel in our conference. There's another little fat guy. That little
Pushing
fat
your
guy
luck,
just sat
huh?
down, yeah.
Who's the guy on your?
Here's Vic Jarvis. Now he's from Parkston, so we're 2 Parkston coaches in the finals of the state beat tournament. He played football and I played basketball, so I thought I had a little advantage. There's Goodman right there. This is a tough ball club there.
An Indian kid?
Yeah, he's an Indian boy. Here's Harley. Harley over there. They're in a 1-3-1 zone. It's a good one. There's Schaefer. That morning I had to take Harvey to the hospital to get a flu, to get a shot. He was coming out with a cold and so forth, and that was really something to get him a shot. Because Harvey doesn't like shots. There's Provo with the ball.
You guys are playing sagging man to man.
Sagging man to man. We haven't changed a bit. Here's Harley. Watch this now. He drove the whole way on him. I remember that. That's the only basket Harley made, and yet he was named the captain of the All-State All-Tournament team for the 3rd year in a row. And he took it the whole way on a fast break.
Well, this is a pretty low-scoring game, if I remember.
Right. It stayed in the 40s. There we got fouled. I think Prouty got fouled there. Makes a free throw. Nice rebound by Garney Henley. Try to pass off.
What was your record then for the year?
Oh boy, I think we lost 1 or 2. It seems like Harley predicted that Siston would be the only loss we had. We beat them over there, but I can't. We got beat by Lake Norden. And that may have been the only loss. I can't remember. I thought we lost 2. There was that was Goodman. Here's Harley coming into the lane. It was a nice shot by Prouty. He just wouldn't fall. We're up. I think we're up 4-3, but I don't know for sure. There's that Marine.
They look like a bunch of strong.
They are. They were very physical. I kept my ball club out right before the game started to make them worry about us. So we're an experienced ball club. There's Schaefer hitting us, holding the jump against that 1-3-1 zone. We try to overload that side. The 1-3-1 zone, you're weak at the side, and we try to exploit the weakest area. There's Prouty. But I made him wait for us to start the ball game. I mean, technically I stayed in the locker room until about the last couple seconds. Told to worry about we're coming out or not. Wait for us.
Good defense there, Lou.
Yeah, no, Lou did. Here's Harley coming down in the fast break. Nice pass. They fill the lane. See Henley fill the lane the other side. Yeah, that was our
Well, it
pass.
looks to me like you better be ready to get the ball if you play on this team, because
Oh yeah, you get hit. I gave our guards the maul if they could hit the forwards in the back of the head with a pass. So our forwards had to be looking. That's the truth, eh? There's Harley. They're still in their 1-3-1 zone. We're working hard for that shot. They're a good defensive ball club. There's Shelster taking a shot from the side. That shot along the baseline is open.
you're up 12-7, a couple minutes to go.
This is a packed house. There's 5,000 people up here at Aberdeen. This is Aberdeen Civic Arena. There's a nice rebound. Shelster had a good ball game. He was our big man, and he had a battle Goodman and those people in there. Well, they all had good ball games. There's Harley. I didn't think he took on 1 shot. I guess I know he didn't take very many.
Probably quit shooting now. He's missed 2.
Yeah. No, Harley didn't. He liked to pass off. One of my biggest disappointments in life is not Harley and I never had an opportunity to coach together. He was a student of the game, and he really knew his basketball.
Well, he coached me, and I could vouch for that.
You can attest to that. Well, you're a student, too. You used to listen to you, and your dad and I would talk basketball, Jordan. You listen all the time, so I know you're a student we're a student. You did a great job coaching. Here's Harley in a fast break. We made the defense get back. I mean, they had Still
They
12
look like
7.
they're bigger than you are.
Oh, a lot bigger, a lot busy. They're a lot more. Look at Goodman right here. See how? And they can jump. But Shelton's guarding that Marine. There's Marine. See how high he can get in the jump shot. He had Shelton had his hand in his face all night long. I remember correctly. Lou was left-handed, see, and it bothered Marine. I just remember that point now. And Breen was a heck of a ball player, and Chelsea did a heck of a job on him. He because of his left hand, see, he wasn't used to a left-hander guarding him. And
Just
of course,
about the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
I think you're up 12-8 or 13-8.
There's Rudy's
13 seconds left.
Soderquist, still a referee, and Tripler from Canova is the other referee.
Ooh.
Okay.
Looked like it might have been
7:58, 13-8 going into the second quarter.
close. Boy, that looks like it's a full house.
Yeah, it's 5,000 people.
There was Harley.
Harley hit it again.
That was
Yeah.
Harley.
I didn't think he shot more than one time, but there's Marine.
That's
See,
good
Chelsea
defense.
got in his rhythm all night long.
Yeah. But
There's Goodman.
90% of the guys I coach
Here's-
would have fouled him.
Ha! Here's Shelsta leading the fast break. There's Prouty. He got fouled, I think, and must have made some free throws. 15 to
15-9.
15-9, yeah. There's Schaefer hitting that
Nice.
side shot.
He had a
Harvey
nice
lead.
touch.
We never worried about points or anything, but Schaefer wound up the leading scorer of this ball game with that shot there. Of course, they picked the All-State team in the half of the final ball game, and he didn't make All-State, and that was like Jim Thorpe taking his medals away because he certainly deserved it. And the other people that made it, there was Proud made a nice shot. And
Well,
not the other
kinda-
boys that made it deserved it too, but Harvey should have. He definitely was. Of course, he went on to Dakota Weston and had a great career. There's Shelsta. Shelsta had a good ball game. I don't know how many rebounds he had.
He's been the difference so far.
No, there was a bad pass.
Now, they must be overplaying Henley a little bit or something because he don't even seem to be getting the ball too much there.
Probably are. Probably. There's Marine again now. See,
But
Shelsta
still,
had that
that's-
left hand in there. Goodman got the tip in.
That's points on the board just because of that hand in the face right there.
Was that 19-11 now?
Yep. Nice one.
That was a nice pass. We missed a layup, but we got it inside, and there's a jump ball out of it. They're bigger than we were. There's Goodman. He got a good roll. 19-13, 5 minutes left to go. There's Schaefer. We're still in our saggy man defense. There's Marine. That's a bad shot. See, he missed iron and everything. You get a little frustrated.
There we go. Fast break.
There.
Henley.
Isn't that-
Oh, beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful pass off?
Beautiful.
He could have shot it. Was Schaefer passed to Henley?
Yeah.
Schaefer could have made the layup. Here comes Garney in a fast break. It didn't show it.
Knowles Tripler coming down here.
Yeah, there's Knowles Tripler.
Him and Webkin, I think.
No, it's Rudy Soderquist is the other referee from Rapid City. Yeah. There's a jump shot. He got blocked. There's Harley. So we threw that puppy. We weren't concerned. See that? Most people wouldn't throw that. Who got the layup? Henley got the layup.
That's,
Just Henley passed to Schaefer and
I
Schaefer
think you
passed
only
to.
won this game by like about 7 points, didn't you?
Right. We'll get into that in the last quarter.
That
We'll have a
this
nine.
little stretch right here.
We'll have a
is
9
what's-
point. There's another fast break. We'll have a 9-point lead here at halftime. Here's a.
This little stretch right here is the ball game, then probably. Harley likes that middle, don't
Oh
he?
yeah, great middleman. A fast break. Come on, referee got fouled. Schaefer got fouled. Probably been refereeing it
There's another
if he'd have
foul.
called it. Of course, we're prejudiced here. Here's Peterson over to Henley. Nice pass. He got
Another
fouled.
foul.
Yeah.
Come on, Knowles.
We're prejudiced. There's Schaefer. He got it blocked. There's a jump ball. Shelsa got in there for.
How many times you seen that happen though? You get a 9-point lead, pretty soon you don't get any calls.
Yeah. Well, we're not up by 9. Maybe we are up by 9. I don't know. Or 7 or 9. Mm-hmm. They're still in our 1-3-1 zone. And we're patient. Harley. Trying to overload it. Oh, Garney, boy, that was a save. This is only my third year coaching. I do something different. There's a nice pass. See that? That was into, who was that, Chelsea or Prouty?
Whoever it was, it got
Nice shot. There was a nice pass by him. I think it was Chelsea. Might have been Prouty. There's Goodman. Goodman's a good basketball player. Peterson, Harley. What happened? Must be fouled or something. They didn't film it or something. Why there's Breen again. Well, I tell you, he took a lot of shots. There's Harley. Harley was a good rebounder. It's nice to have a guard back and start your fast break.
You're up by 9 with 42 seconds.
Yeah, we're up by 9 points. We're up by 11 now, aren't we? Yeah, that was Prouty. We had good balanced scoring in this ball game. I think we were worried about scoring. I think Schaefer was high, with 11 points at the end of the ball game, or 13, something like that. Here's Peterson coming down. We got 6 seconds left to go. See the type of shot we have here.
Nice pass.
Yeah, see that? We got it inside.
Yeah, should have been a foul.
Okay, in the locker room now. We got a 9-point lead. I think it's 9. Yeah, 29-20. We're coming out at the end. I'm considering very serious of holding the ball against that 1-3-1 zone, making them come out. But we don't. And we felt we got a 9-point lead. We just keep working at it. But they have a good third quarter and we don't. They're a good basketball team. There's else we got inside on them. There's Harley directing traffic out there.
Not getting any calls either.
Prouty must have got fouled there, missed a free throw. 29-20. They're moving the ball well. There's Shelton. How many rebounds he got? I wish I could find my charts. I got all that stuff at home. Someplace I could have looked it up. He got an awful lot of rebounds. He has a good third quarter. You watch. He's
been a key in
yeah,
this
but
game.
he has a good third quarter for us right here. He kept us in the ball game. He'll hit that one. No, he hits a couple right
That was
there.
too easy.
Yeah. The old left-hander. Got inside on us for a bucket. I think that's Breen's probably the first basket he's got. There's the one hit. I knew he hit one of those shots.
He did that.
There's a nice. There's Garney. No, Harvey missed that one. He doesn't miss too many of those. It's way Prouty. And Harley has the ball. Their defense is toughening up. If you notice, they're making it a lot tougher for us. Working a little harder in their zone. Travel. Now he called it too. God darn it. There's Ring. See how high he can jump.
You're still up by 8, I think.
Are we still up by 8?
32-24, I think.
Yeah. No, gosh, they must score a lot of baskets in the last. Or was that 29? I think that's 29, George. No, was it 26? It's 3 at the end of the quarter. I know that. 3 or 1, if I remember correctly. I think it's 1 at the end of the quarter. We'll see what's here in a minute. There's Shellstuff. Here's
Nice
another
shot.
bucket. I think we scored 5 points that quarter. What is it?
34-31.
Yeah, what it was at halftime. Yeah, we scored 5 points. I think Chelsea scored all 5 of them. He made 2 baskets.
29-20 and a half.
2 baskets in a preseason. I think they make a basket right here. Yeah, our strategy now. They're gonna make another basket, and I think it winds up.
34-33 right now.
Yeah, it winds up 1 point, and during this quarter break now, I tell our ball, if we get the ball, we're going to hold it against them. We got one foot. We're going to make them come out of this zone. That was our strategy. We got the ball now. I'll be surprised if we play. I haven't seen this film, so I don't know, but we're going after them. We're trying to get Schaefer the shot. That's what it is. We're trying to get a 3-point shot. There's a shot. That's what we want. And then we're going to get him come out of the zone. We're going to get that 3-point. We worked to get Harvey. He hits that one. It took about a minute there. Now they come down and Goodman hits that one. Now we're back to 1 again. Now this is crucial. Our strategy: get Schaefer the ball in the side for that shot. He missed that one, didn't he? But he got fouled.
Shot that one.
Did he? He missed both free throws though. Harvey did. It's Harvey in the corner. There's Garney. Now we got a 3-point lead. Now we'll see what happens. I think here's where we're going our stall game pretty quick. 38-35. Yeah, he gets that
Ball.
foul. Yeah. 38-36. Still 38-36?
Yeah. Ooh, and they missed it.
Yeah, he missed it.
They missed it.
Here's Harley with the ball.
Shot.
It's really relaxing to have a boy like Harley playing for you. You can sit back. He's a coach on the floor, you know. Oh, that was a big rebound.
Two good rebounds by Louis.
Louis got
hammered
that time. He didn't
When
get
they
called.
call him for the foul.
Yeah, they make the free throw. Make one of these. I don't know why you get 2 free throws.
That seems weird.
Yeah. In those days, the rule was you got 2 free throws after the last 3 minutes. You got 2 free throws if you're fouled. Here's Harley. We're up by 1. Schaefer's going to have to hit this basket, if I remember correctly. We worked for Harvey for a shot right there. And I think they realized it too. We're up by 1. We want to get a bucket and then hold the ball on them. Get them out of the 1-3-1 zone. See, we're working for Harvey for that shot. We're taking about a minute for this shot here. I got a radio tape of this. I haven't listened to it in 25, 30 years. But we're really working hard for a shot. See, that's something for a high school ball club to be that patient. You know, there's the basket. That's the shot that won the ball game. Now watch. They're going to come down and miss, and Hardy's going to stand in midcourt and hold the ball. Our strategy was I felt they wouldn't come out of his zone. Remember, I told you he was an old football coach, and let us get into this. Once you got in the 3-minute mark, and you got 2 free throws, and you got fouled. Hardy should hold the ball at midcourt now, if I remember correctly. I call timeout. And this stall, well, Charlie, that's nonchalant. And they stay in it. This stall won us the South Dakota High School Team of the Year. First year they ever had a team that we beat out Washington High. So we go into a stall. That lasted longer than that because the film doesn't take it. But he stood out there. People are booing. They booed for about a minute. Carney should never taken it in, but he did. And there's a push. Got to make that shot if you're gonna. We're up by 4, right?
Made 1 free throw.
Yeah. But we got him out of that 1-3-1 zone, or at least tried to.
Well, you still got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, well, we started with 5:13. We're stalling it out. Well, they come back to
You guys
close
are
to.
getting a little more aggressive too.
This still brings goose pimples.
Ooh.
Remember that?
They didn't count that bucket, did they?
No, apparently not. He got fouled before thing. He missed 1 free throw. We're up by 3. Here's Harley with the ball. I think Chelsea falls out. I know Paulson gets this ball game. He makes a long pass that they about pick off, and I can still see that ball in the air. And that's a long time ago. I haven't reviewed this film or anything. I remember it. There's Garney. Harley's got the ball. Okay, we got ball handlers like these people out there. Henley, Peterson, Schaefer in a stall game. Said that too quick. Call a jump ball. That was a big turnover. Still 3 points. There's a big rebound. See, Harley's playing her safe. See, you didn't have a 5-second count in those days, see, on the jump ball.
You got their defense spread out.
Yeah, we
No,
did.
they're
We
still
wanted.
zoning.
No, they're.
Double team.
Yeah. I saw this Jarvis's coaches, Jarvis at Parks and Reunion this summer. First thing his wife said, he should have came out of, that's 45 years ago, how long ago he should have came out of this zone sooner. He told me, first thing she said, he should have changed defenses sooner, told her. The Provo, her husband is coach. There's Harley. This is the pass I was worried about. See that pass? Oh, that was a long pass David just made. That baby hung in the air.
David must be in for...
David in for Prouty. Prouty fouled out. There, Garney got
So
fouled.
now you're down to 2 shots on every foul?
Every foul, yeah. Yeah, and we made, I think, 7 out of 8 free throws down the stretch. I don't think we make a basket down the stretch. It's 41, it was 41-38 when we were in that stall.
No, it's 43-38.
Yeah.
2 minutes to go.
Yeah, and I think the rest of them are all free throws. Here's, no, there's a bad pass. What is it now?
43-40.
43-40. Boy, Hardy.
He's calm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Garney.
He keeps
Looks
his-
like somebody's open underneath. We're just playing keep away right here. This is, you got, these people, most of them are standing, I think. At least they were when we were stalling, they were booing us and standing. There's Harley with the ball. See, we're in a dead control. They missed the first one, Harley. That's something for Harley. That's the only free throw we missed. These are big free throws. I think, what is it now?
44-40 with a minute
to go.
Minute 5.
For the state B championship for the Hayti Redbirds. We were close. The first year we got beaten, the runner-up, and the next year we were undefeated. These people were, the year prior to this, we went over to here and undefeated and picked to win the state tournament. We were too young and got beat in the first game. Now this is back in the finals again. There's Garney with the ball. There's Schaefer. Ooh, there's another pass David made. See that? I'll tell you.
Well,
Scared the daylights out of me.
they're complete.
Oh yeah, they completed them. And he was there. He got fouled. He got kneed there, didn't he? Henley. He makes both of these. He's a big. No, he didn't. He missed 2 free throws. But we won it in free throws. I know that because all at 46-40, right?
Yeah, it's up 47 to 49-40.
Yeah. Down scoring, and Chelsea did a heck of a job on
Well, yeah, that.
on Marine. There's a tip in by Schaefer. I don't know if it counted or not. It must
That
have.
ends.
Yeah, there's.
Well, now we might as well keep going, huh? Finish this off in a glass of beer.
Sure. This is the only one left.
Yeah.
Okay.
These go pretty fast.
Oh yeah. Let's wait a minute.
So now we got
Who are we playing here?
Hayti versus Selby. This
Okay.
is 55.
Okay, Hayti against Selby, semifinal of the state tournament. Jack Frost told me that this was the greatest high school basketball team he's seen play. They had Rue Martin at center. They had a guy named Brockle and Thayer at forwards, and Sulzy and Mudge at guards. And I talked to a bunch of coaches prior to this game, and they said Brockle never shot, so we never guarded him. We used our sag man-to-man. We let him go completely. We used, and I remember there's. That was Rue Martin. He later came on to South Dakota State and played. There's
Now you got
this
Roll.
is in 55 now. It's the semifinal. There's Gordon Rowe. There's Garney Handler right there. And Donnie Walder and Paulson and Prouty. Yeah, there's Henry shooting his free throw.
Is this at Huron now, or kind of looks like the Huron Arena?
Yeah,
Back in Aberdeen.
Yeah, this is here in the arena. Don Waller has a great state tournament here. Also, all of them did. But he had a jump shot working, and he set the all-time record scoring-wise in the free games. But Garney broke that, so I had 2 ball players break the record in 1 year. That's Paulson and rebound.
Is this for 3-game tournament?
Yeah, for the state tournament. This is a lot clearer. There's Walter shooting a free throw. See, we'd beaten him the year before. in a semifinal of the state tournament. And this is the next time we played them. Wait a minute, that's right. So Braca wasn't playing in this ball game then, but LaRue Martin was. They had the same Sulzy Mudge back and Thayer. And going up to the this is the last ball game of the first day, and they were picked by every sports writer as number one in the state, and picked to win the state tournament. And going into the arena, some of their ball players saw our ball players in the hotel and said, "Well, why do we have to play you?" And we got in the locker room. I told them, they told me, "Coach, they said they didn't want to play." I said, "That's right. You're the Hayti Ribbers. They're scared of you." And we try to carry that over. We had them worried. That's Mudge and Sulzy. They're great outside shooters. It's 4-1. I haven't seen this film either, but I can tell you what happened in the second half would really helped us ahead of time, but I won't. There's Don Walter hitting a jump shot. That was a good move. The year before, Sulzy's the first shot he took, Gardner Henley blocked it into his face. And I don't think he made a basket the rest of that game and this game either, because he was worried about Garney getting into his rhythm. There's Gordon Rowe. Nice pass. There's a nice jump shot. There, see, that was a long shots they're taking. That was Mudge. I'm sure these Selby people had a lot of money betting these ball games. There's Walter. Is that Garney hitting both free throws? Oh, look at that. That's a long ways out. And they got a good center. You got to remember that LaRue Martin went on to South Dakota State and played. My gosh, there's our Canova referee again. And the Web King. Yeah, Web King in there. That's a jump ball. That's a good tip. They caught us in that.
So now Selby's playing kind of a saggy man-to-man too. Most
Right.
teams played saggy
Yeah.
man-to-man.
That was Donnie Walter. He traveled. Come on, ref. Yeah, they were a good ball club. They were every sports writer in the state, as I mentioned before, picked him number one. There's Gordon Rowe.
Good rebounding.
I think this game, we'll probably see one of the great determination plays of all times in the fourth quarter, if I remember correctly. If this is a ball game, I'm sure it is. That was a nice shot. Here's Gordon. Pass to Prouty. They hooked it coming across. I don't know, Ron, if he hooked that or not. I mean, I think that was more of a throw, that one was. But he had that shot down pretty good. He made in a regional tournament against Arlington, he made that shot. There was a big basket for us in the second half. There's a nice pass. The way Gordon was a great passer. As I mentioned, he grabbed that ball and he would throw, and Henley would release. Referee still didn't touch the ball in the backcourt, so on a travel or double dribble or something, he got the ball. There's Donnie hitting his jump shot. He had lots of jump shots like that. Against the first game, let's see, we played, who did we play?
Well, he canned them throughout the tournament.
This is the first game, yeah, and then we played Waubay in the second game, and they were in the zone, and he had a heck of there's Paulson, he had a heck of shooting out, but they all contributed. Each person did they knew their role. The Hayti Redbirds, they knew their role, which ones, we'd get the ball out in the break, and we'd fill the lanes, and whoever made a basket, it was all five of them make the basket. There's Rowe, nice pass. Look at that nice give and go. Oh. Nice. They were a good basketball team. There were some good players, and they were number one for nothing. We moved the ball well. See how quick we moved the ball down? He missed it. One of the few shots, I think he missed the whole tournament. It's his first game in the state tournament, too. You got to realize that. And I'm sure we're a little nervous, but they're a little more nervous than we are.
These guys hadn't played much.
Not in state tournament. They were in some game. There's a nice pass. Donnie got fouled.
That's the thing that stands out as I watch is your passing.
There's Garney. Garney hit a nice set shot.
It's way better passing than you see most of the time.
Oh, look at that shot. Well, that must be into the first quarter. 18-15.
Down by 3.
Now, at the end of the second half, close to, we're about 2 minutes left to go, if I remember correctly. We had about an 8-point lead, and I decided, I thought about holding it, and I thought, oh no, we're doing well, let's go. And you'll see what happens in a minute here, or into the second quarter. There's Donnie Waller hitting another nice jump shot. Had a nice jump shot. He was very lucky, though. In those days, he would take that step before he shot, to set his jump shot. And that they all did it. That's how they did it. Nowadays, I'm not too sure. They may call it for traveling him. Here's Henley, the break. Nice fake. Here's Paulson. David hit a nice one. David worked to be a good basketball player. As I mentioned, he played in over 200 games. There's a long shot. Long rebound. There's Henley. Rue Martin. That's Mudge right there. That must be Thayer that just shot that shot. I went to here in college.
Well, you
Garney
get
got
that ball inbounds
yeah,
right now.
right now we go. We try to adjust from defense to offense. Jack Frost, who was I got my theory of basketball coaching. Felt that basketball, all basketball was adjusting from defense to offense and offense to defense. And of course, that's the Celtics. I read Auerbach's book, and I thought, well, if they can do it, we can do it. Let's play it like it's supposed to be played. And I did that at Hayti and Watertown. Watertown, they never passed broke. We did that there, and of course, South Dakota State. Here's Gordon Rowan. We're down. I'm sure we're down. Behind in the score here. That was a nice shot. There was a nice shot. Donnie Walt hit another jump shot. 20-0. We're down by 1 is all. Oh no, that's right. This. The year before we blew it open in the second quarter. I decided to go after him. This in here, Gordon Rowe had a nice jump shot there. Selby has a good, if I remember correctly now, Selby has a good second quarter here.
Nice pass.
Yeah, nice pass. Now he missed a shot there. Gordon was a good shooter. Quick, see how quick he was? Gordon was a good baseball player too.
Way quicker than I
Yeah,
could
good.
remember.
Yeah, he was a good center fielder in baseball too. He's a good baseball player. A nice pass. See how
I
quick he.
played a lot of baseball.
Yeah, see how quick he made that pass. Well, I mean, he missed everything. He missed iron. See, that's the thing we banked on, that those guards would throw him up there. 'Cause if they would have penetrated LaRue Martin, and he was their fine post player. Somebody got fouled there. That was Henley. Garney was 34. I always had good guards, though. I had Gordon and Garney playing here, and I had Harley and Schaefer. Oh, Gordon was not a bounds ever, if you call it. We're up by 1, right? 26-25. Oh, I called him dragging that foot. I don't think he dragged it. See, Don had his hand up defensively. Here's our fast break. Nice pass, Garney. That's the way Gordon. Missed a free throw. Off the Thayers. Here's Garney. Garney over to roll. Nice pass. Prouty pass to Walter. Here's Henley. He should have got a foul. No, he passed off, I guess. Yeah. 28-27.
Boy, that's a tight one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those guards do quite a job of getting
Yeah.
the ball to the open man.
We're down by one. What do you call?
I didn't get that one.
Paulson got fouled before the shot. There's Mudge. Gordon's got Mudge. Here's Salzy. Garney can't reach in that way. They make a few baskets right here.
They look like they're
Here's-
strong.
They're a well-coached ball club. There's Paulson. That shot wouldn't fall, and then we foul them besides. They get a surge right here. Of course, basketball's a game of surges, you know. And you want to keep the defense, keep theirs down, and hope that you can get yours. 36-32. How much time was that? Half or?
Like you're right before the half.
Yeah. I think we're going for the last shot here.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we're down.
36-32.
We're down 4 points at halftime. In the second half, they come out, and we hope that I'll show you what they do. Instead of working in, their guard takes some long shots here, and it lets us back in the ball game, if I remember correctly. See once here. They're up by. I think they get up by 8. You live these games. There's Henley missing the shot. Slide, come on, Gordon. Look at that hook shot. Holy
Boy,
smoke.
no, when you make your inbounds pass, you just have to have one foot out of
Well,
bounds
that's
as opposed to
I
the
made
whole crowd, huh?
I made him do that for us because we like to throw and you couldn't do it. See, so
The crowd
that's it.
was out on
Yeah.
the edge of the court.
Here's Henley. We're down by 8 now. And we're gonna come back here. We win this ball game. See, we're down by 8. We're down by 8. There's Henley.
Right now, it don't look like you're gonna win.
No, they let us back into it, I think. See, there's that outside inside. We got fouled. Must have made both free throws. I made one. That was Prouty shooting at free throws. He got fouled. Big behind the back dribble even in those days. Stepped out of bounds. Come on. That's for Ipe's sakes.
Those darn referees.
Yeah. Tripler called it out of bounds that time. I think he made up for it. That was Mudge. That was Martin, LaRue Martin. Now that's a long ways out, eh? See, that's what I was telling you. They bang them up there now. See, they got an 8-point lead instead of working for a good shot. They throw some bad shot. That's one bad shot now. See, we were down 8. Now we're only down 3. That's a good rebound, Donnie. Gordon's got the ball. Nice pass. That's the way. Don't run that out of bounds play.
Ooh, he was there.
Yeah, the man in the middle was over. We had it set up. He made an abortion of that one, though, didn't he?
Yeah, they got it inside. Huh?
Yeah. Salzy back
He
to
let
Mudge.
one fly.
See, they're letting them go right now, and they let us back in this ball
Must
game.
be the fourth quarter now.
No. It's still the third quarter. There's old Milo Whip King and his
Boy,
motion.
that lane's narrow, isn't it?
There's Prouty makes 2 big free throws. Yeah, that's that narrow lane yet.
That
See,
lane's weird.
that changed the game of basketball.
He
Travel.
likes to go to his left.
Yeah. foul. 44-41 with 3:59 in the third quarter. They made a free throw. Made 2 free throws. We're down by
46-41 now, probably.
yeah. At least there's Prouty. There's that outlet pass. Donnie missed that shot. There's a nice tip in. Who got that tip in? Prouty got that tip in. That was a nice tip. They all played a good basketball game. You can't pick one player out that didn't make a fine contribution in this ball game here. 46-43 with 2:46 left. There's Donnie over to Garney. Jerry Sowers in the ball game now. Jerry's right over there, in the weak side. Jerry Sowers, 6th man. Jerry come in and played very well all season long. There's a good rebound, jump ball. We should get this tip. No, we don't. Foul and roll. Yeah, that should only be 1 shot, but I bet they give him 2. Made the second free throw. Garney made the second free throw. Got fouled.
Just kind of hanging with them.
Yeah, there's a bad pass. Donnie wants to look.
He don't like to.
He didn't look like he wanted to dribble that ball. I looked at it, see he was going to come back up.
Point guard.
Yeah, come on, Garney, missed it.
That's Sauer.
That was Jerry Sauer, made a nice rebound, tied it up. Big basketball, big game, big basket, 133. Jerry Sauer. There's Gordon Roll.
He works in that state park down in Madison.
Jerry Sauer does, right. So way down here. Look at those nice long arms. That was Prouty. Big rebound.
Boy, he's deadly.
Donnie hit that jump shot. He hit well, that's a long shot. See, they took a lot of bad shots. Their guards. He's probably trying to get a malted milk. That's on the back of his head. 50-48 going to the last quarter. Oh, here's a steal. That was a big basket right there. I remember Rue Martin got 4 fouls on him. And I remember I called timeout. He was playing with 4 fouls, and I told David that when he gets the ball, he's going to turn to you. Always like, no, this is the end of the quarter, 52-48. At the end of the, I remember he always turns to his right, and I said, you jump there, and he's going to charge you, and you'll foul him out, and I'll see if this happens or not. I remember talking about it, and I'm sure it happened. Oh, boy. That was Garney. Garney could jump so high so he could get those shots off.
Yeah, you got him playing inside and Walter out there.
Yeah. Then there's Gordon. There's old Prouty's hook shot. Made it. Ron had a good basketball game. Ron, that's his 4th or 5th basket. See, we'd go inside, outside. See, look at that nice pass. See, we get inside. He got fouled. So we penetrated well. We're up by 4. And we were down by 8 once, remember? Right close to the end of the third quarter. That's right. That was Rue Martin. Did he make that tip in, didn't he?
You get that ball at the post.
Yeah, we looked for him. Probably got a foul here. $57-55. 6:36 left. Who got that tip? Donnie got that tip. David shot's a shot. Up by 6. Okay.
Time out.
Here's where he got his charging. No. Yeah, see, that's what I told David. I stepped and get to his right, and he charged and followed him out. That was Rue Martin went out of the ball game. That was the key to the ball game. Of course, they didn't use him as much as they should have. Nice pass. Go. Passed him. Nice pass. Don't need a Prouty. Holy cow! See Don Walter make that tip, huh? We worked on that all week. That was a great play.
The kids will never believe that.
No, they won't. He telegraphed that pass, though. Should have sent him Western Union. Got in his rhythm, he should miss it. Come on, David. We got a foul. David got out of that. There, Donnie makes another one. Donnie had a heck of a ball game, also. We go in a stall game here pretty quick, and Henley makes one of the more determined plays I've seen in the game of basketball. You can see it coming up here pretty quick. There's a nice jump shot. There's a nice drive. You missed that layup. Ooh, and a nice easy tip. I don't remember that one. I bet you I pulled up my shorts in that one a few times. Especially in a close ball game, missing a layup and a tip in. There's Rowe gets a foul. Gibbons has scored. It's got to be pretty close. There's a nice drive. Made up for that one. There's Henley. A nice drive. Get to that baseline. David fouled him. All right, David. Too bad you can't rerun some of these things. There's a nice pass. See, that's made us tough. We still
Look down court all the
yeah,
time.
Prouty would look down. We're up by 12.
Can relax.
Yeah.
Three something to go.
Yeah. You never relax in a basketball game. You know that, George. It's just like watching
But
the
I mean,
Cubs.
we could relax.
I just
now.
like watching the Cubs play. They got a 6-run lead in the 9th inning. There's a nice.
Getting them on the
Look at
break.
that. See that?
Oh,
See,
nice.
that's basketball. That was Prouty. That was Donnie Walter to Henley. See, Donnie could have taken it for the layup. And we're blowing this thing
No,
wide
you
open now.
never
Look at that.
see
Look at this.
Yeah, you got them going.
Oh, we missed that layup. Come on, Don. But we were really busting it open with that break. So we did the year before, too.
They look like they're.
The year before, Frost told me that this was their best basketball team. We beat them in the semifinals.
They look like they're tired than you guys.
Well, we really like to run, and our philosophy is that fourth quarter, if they can stay with us,
Roll looks like
Their free
he's
throw.
really in shape.
yeah, they all were. Oh, lucky bounce, 3-point play. It gets a little closer, I think. Could be. Should we go in a stall game here pretty quick? 2 minutes left to go. It's a dead stall. That's all you got. Nice pass.
Oh.
Got hammered. It's away, David. Hit those free throws. Hit those malted milk free throws. I always had those contests. It cost about $100 a year. In those days, that's a lot of money for malted milks. Don't tell my wife, though, will ya? Nice fake.
Those days they used to, the business people would buy them all
Once in a while, oh yeah. Harold and David Johnson, the bank, and Herman Stackenberg, and oh yeah, we had a lot of good fans. And of course, we had Squeaky Stormer would tell me after the game how to coach, you know, and spit in my face. There's Gordon makes 2 big free throws. Yeah, we beat a good basketball team this night. It's the first game in the state tournament, so we're going to play Waubay the next night, and we beat them, and then White River beats us in an overtime. This group of boys deserve to win that state
It'd
championship.
be nice to get the White River game on this too.
Yeah, I would. There's Gordon. I think we're in a dead stall here now. Watch, something's going to happen here. I want to show you something here. Henley gets hit in the face, and the ball goes in the floor, and he dives at it parallel and flips it over to Rowe. Watch this. You go out right here. He's going to get smacked right in the face. There's a nice drive. Boy, we're always looking for that basket.
Get to
65.
the hole in a hurry.
I still think this is good in this game, of course. You missed those free throws.
Well, was it in the White River game that he
No,
made so many free throws in a row?
I don't,
Like
yeah,
11 out of 12.
something like that, yeah. see right here, I think. No, I guess not. We'll see once. 45 years ago, you
Yeah.
still think he gets hit right in the face. One of these state tournaments must not be. There's not that much time left. Right here. Right there. See it?
Mhm.
Watch him.
Yeah.
See that?
That's it.
Isn't that a heck of a... Gets hit right in the face, and then he has enough... Dives for the ball, flips it over, I don't know where those referees were at, George. There's Gordon Rowe. Gordon did a great job on this stall game. Of course, we can't be that close anymore. I think we stepped over bounds over the 10-second
Now
line.
she's got to be right down to the wire now.
No, there's a jump ball.
That was a good ball game.
Yeah, we won't beat him by, what, 12, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a well-played basketball game. We beat a good basketball team. Yeah, they deserved to win that one. Well, that wasn't so...
The two guards, Rowe and Henley. For the White River Tigers, at forwards, Bechtold and Chamberlain. At center is Burnett, and at guards, Ingalls and Tucker. The foul was on Paulson. White River shooting. Hayti is in the light uniforms, and White River in the dark. Basket was made by Garney Henley, number 34. Basket was made by Virgil Bechtold, number 24. Score all tied up 2-2. Basket was made by Walter, number 45. Now 4-2, Hayti. Basket was made by number 21, Gib Burnett. Score tied up again, 4-4. Made by Garney Henley, number 34. Score now 6-4, Hayti. Another basket by Garney Henley, number 34. That's 6 points for him now. Jump ball between Henley and Burnett. Out of bounds. And it's good. Basket made by Walter. Hayti 10, White River 4. Basket by Jim Chamberlain. White River out of bounds. minutes, 21 seconds left in the first period. That foul was on Jim Chamberlain, Dave Paulson shooting. Engel shooting, good. Score now 10-8, Hayti over White River. Basket by Gib Burnett, number 21, ties up the score, 10-all. Foul was on Bechtel, number 24. Crowdy shooting. Foul was on Crowdy, number 66. Marv Chamberlain shooting, attempting the second shot. Now White River 12, Hayti 10. Basket by Gib Burnett, number 21. 14-10, White River over Hayti. Last basket by Don Welder, 12-14, White River leading. By Henley. At the end of the first quarter, it's White River 14, Hayti 14. Basket by Barney Henley, number 34, 16-14, Hayti over White River. Basket by Rowe, score 18 Hayti, 14 White River. Basket by Larry Ingalls. That last basket was by Burnett, Gib Burnett. 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second period. Ball was on Hayty's Paulson. Basket by Don Walter, 20-18, Hayti over White River. Four minutes, 26 seconds left. Basket by Prouty, number 66, 22-18, Hayti over White River. Jump ball. Jump ball, Henley and Chamberlain. Tie. 3 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the second period. Foul was on Jim Chamberlain, Paulson shooting. Score now 25-20. Foul was on Garney Henley. (25-20) Hayti. 2 minutes, 46 seconds remaining. Foul is on Bechtold. (29-22) Hayti over White River. One minute, 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Hayti leading 29-22. Henley comes in with the ball. Basket was by Marv Chamberlain, and it was good, and a foul was called by Paulson. Chamberlain now shooting. (29-25) Hayti over White River. 38 seconds remaining. Basket by Jim Chamberlain, 29-27, Hayti over White River. 7 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's the end of the first half, and the score 29-27 Hayti. Second half, Hayti leads 29-27. We go into the final half of this championship Class B ball game for 1955. Seconds remaining in the third quarter, neither team being able to hit as yet. Basket by Walter, now 31-27, Hayti over White River. Basket by Ingalls. Interception. Hayti gets the ball, virtue of White River being in the 3-second lane too long. Foul was on Henley. Jim Chamberlain shooting. Chamberlain's 2 free throws ties the score, 31-31, 5 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third period. Roll, 33-31, Hayti. Jump ball, Chamberlain and Henley. Hayti gets the ball. Ball is taken away. 33-31, 4 minutes, 55 seconds remaining. Third period. Circle too long. Ball goes to White River. (35-31) Hayti. Paul, Henley, and Chamberlain. Personal foul on White River's Larry Ingalls. Foul on Bechtold, Henley shooting. (37-31), Hayti over White River, 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third period. Foul is on roll with Marv Chamberlain shooting for White River. 37-31, Hayti. 37-32, Hayti over White River. 3 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Jump ball, Paulson and Ingalls. Hayti recovers. 47-33, Hayti over White River, 2 minutes 28 seconds remaining. Last White River basket by Gibb Burnett. 37-35, Hayti over White River, 2 minutes remaining in the third period. White River basket by Marv Chamberlain, 37-37, 41 seconds remaining. Paulson gets his first basket of the evening, 39-37, Hayti over White River. Birch Bechtold connects to tie the score again, 39-39. Chamberlain, Henley jumping, 6 seconds remaining in the quarter. 2-1, and there is the end of the quarter, and the score is 39-39. Start of the final quarter. Start of the final quarter, score is tied, 39-39. Basket by Walter, 41-39, Hayti over White River. Chamberlain shooting. (41-40), Hayti over White River, 7 minutes, 16 seconds left in the final quarter. Basket by Walter makes it 43-40, Hayti. Basket by Virgil Bechtold. Brings White River to win 1 point of Hayti, 43-42. Ball is on Prouty. Bechtold shooting. Score is now tied, 43-all. Basket by Jim Chamberlain. Basket by Walter. Hayti ties the score, 45-45, 5 minutes, 51 seconds remaining. Basket by Bechtold, 47-45, White River over Hayti. Ball was on Paulson, Marv Chamberlain shooting. Henley recovers that ball. And the basket is good. Ball was on Larry Ingalls. Henley shooting. 48-47, Hayti over White River, 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Basket by Walter, 50-47. Basket by Bechtold. (50-49), Hayti over White River. 4 minutes, 13 seconds in the last quarter. Ingalls jumping. 50-49, Hayti over White River. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Basket by Bechtold placed White River in the lead, 51-50. Basket by Walter, 52-51, Hayti over White River. 2 minutes, 59 seconds remaining. Burnett shooting. That Hayti foul was on roll. Burnett shooting. That's free throw. Ties the score 52-52. 2 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the final quarter. One minute, 42 seconds. Score all tied up, 52-52. Foul is on Larry Ingalls. Rowe shooting. Score all tied, 52-52. There's the first one. 1 minute, 24 seconds left. Hayti leads. 1 point, 53-52. That foul was on Prime with 5 fouls. Missed the first one. There's a very crucial free throw coming up. Score 54-52, 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining. Here Burnett, Gib Burnett shoots the second one, and it's no good. Last basket, tying the ball game, 54-all, was made by Marv Chamberlain, number 22. 1 minute exactly remaining in this game. Hayti apparently going into a stall, possibly hoping for an opening or playing for an overtime. That's Garney Henley, who is dribbling ball. 35 seconds. And now we're going into the first overtime. The score was tied 54-54 at the end of the fourth quarter. Going into an overtime now. Henley is holding the ball, waiting for White River to come and get it. Bechtold following Henley. Two minutes, 27 seconds. This has been a great ball game tonight. Incidentally, Henley has broken the tournament record for the most points in the final game. Henley back out again, the back court, dribbling. Bechtold coming up to him. Throws the ball out to Rowe. Back to Henley again. Henley going over to the far side. Being guarded by Bechtold. Ball given to Walter. Over to Rowe. 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. Rowe now dribbling. Ingles guarding him. 58 seconds remaining. We've got to get ready to load this stuff. Goes Rowe. Now Henley has it. Walter throws out to Rowe. Had an opening there, but threw out to Rowe. Back to Henley again. Bechtold coming up after it. 30 seconds to go. Foul has been called on Bechtold, number 24. Henley has two free throws, two crucial ones right here. Missed the first one. 28 seconds to go. Henley shooting his second one, and it's good. Basket by Bechtold. 55-56 White River over to Hayti. 12 seconds to go. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a wonderful ball game. We hope you have enjoyed this final game of the 1955 Class B tournament. Your cameraman has been Les Fork. Sound by Dick Soul, and your narrator